You know, a lot of really good anime has come out this season, and the discussions have been all over the anime community. You got Frieren and Apothecary coming to their glorious end, with Solo Leveling taking the power fantasy to new heights, Dangers of My Heart Season 2 still establishing as one of the best wholesome romances out there, Mashle Season 2 hyping up everyone with and gushing over magical girls, erecting up hyping up comedy. Comedy, yeah, definitely. But anyways, there are a few anime that I think are rather overlooked or discussed less than I would hope for. One in particular would be Delicious in the Dungeon or Dungeon Meshi. Netflix tends to bring a lot of hype away from the anime, as a lot of users usually only use Crunchyroll unless... But anyway, I would say this is another case of people hearing about the anime or how good it is and know of it, but not exactly watching it. Don't get me wrong, it's not an unpopular anime whatsoever. Almost everyone in the manga community knows about Dungeon Meshi, as it's a highly ranked manga amongst most anime/manga sites. But what I'm saying is it's not getting the popularity amongst the general audience. And not talking about anime enthusiasts or people who are seriously reading manga, but I'm talking about the more normie audience, the people who only watch the big popular shows. And I'm here to rant to you about why you should be watching Dungeon Meshi. It's a series that marries the adventure of dungeon crawling with the light and sometimes bizarre aspects of cooking. Think of it as a gourmet quest in the most literal sense, where stakes are high in the kitchen as they are in battle against dungeon beasts. The unique premise itself is a breath of fresh air in a oversaturated market of isekai and power fantasies. But why isn't Dungeon Meshi catching the waves it deserves? For starters, the blend of culinary arts and fantasy adventure might seem niche at first glance, but it provides precisely where the charm lies. The series does an outstanding job of exploring the survival aspect of dungeon exploration, a theme many RPGs touch upon but seldom dive into. It's this innovative approach that sets Dungeon Meshi apart, providing not only entertainment but a curious pondering over what dish could whip up from a monster's remains.
様々な文献を読んだが、味まで書いてあるものはなかったな。
鎧が食えるわけないだろう。
鎧は食べられないが、この中身ならどうだ?
Moreover, the characters' dynamic within Dungeon Meshi are nothing short of delightful. Each character brings their own flavor, pun intended, to the table, making the journey through the dungeons as heartwarming as it is thrilling. Their development alongside the culinary discoveries crafts a narrative that is as rich and satisfying as the dishes they concoct. Obviously, I don't really need to explain about the animation and art quality, which is not groundbreakingly perfect, but complements the story and tone and setting. I would say that a lot of shows this season are being memed on or being used as memes, but I don't see Dungeon Meshi in the memes, as I feel like a lot of characters have those weird aspects of faces that you could put on a meme or make it as a meme template. Like, I feel like Dungeon Meshi is the kind of show that you would use a lot of meme formats for. And I understand why it's not getting as popular as other shows because, you know, some people are. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Dungeon Meshi is a series that deserves to be on your watch list if you haven't watched it just yet. Not just for its originality, but for the way it seamlessly combines elements of fantasy, adventure, and cooking into a delectable narrative feast. So, if you're looking for something that breaks the mold and offers both excitement and culinary inspiration, look no further. Dungeon Meshi is the perfect blend of its flavor that the anime world has been waiting for. Now, let's not let it simmer into obscurity any longer. Let's just give it a more of a taste, shall we?